Kia ora, hello, we are
A Couple of Kiwis.
and welcome to Positano on the Amalfi coast. This morning what we're going to do is we're going to take you from this smaller beach along the coastline to the main beach and then up through Positano town, having a look at what it's got to offer and whether it is the beautiful summer destination it is painted to be.
Now, the Italian name for beach is Spiaggia, so if you see Spiaggia on signs, you'll know that there's a beach close by.
First things first though,
Swim. We're
going for a swim.
So the benefit of coming to this beach is that it's quieter, there's more space to swim, so there's no ferries in and out, and it's only a short walk from the main beach. So if you're looking for a swim, come here, because when we go around to the other side, I'm sure we'll show you how busy it is.
Okay, so we're making our way along the coastline now. You've got to go up a little bit to go around. There's another little quiet beach behind me.
We originally thought this was just a way to connect up those two beaches, but it's a really beautiful 10-minute walk. Highly recommend doing it.
So we've arrived now in the main centre of Positano and it is absolutely beautiful.
She busy?
It's very busy. In fact, very, very busy.
So in Positano there are two main sections to swim at which are free and you don't have to hire an umbrella. One behind me and this one here.
Both beaches have a little section you can swim off which are marked by buoys. The rest belongs to the beach club.
We are in the water with this iconic view. Say. This is my happy place in the water, minus all the boats and people. So if you are coming to the main beach, know that it is busy. There's a very narrow section to swim in for the public, unless you want to pay for their beach umbrellas. But the water temperature's great, got a great view, right on.
So that's the beachfront done. We're going to make our way up into the town now, have a look at the little shops and boutiques. It's nice that there's no cars around this part, but it does get very busy. And there's a lot of stairs.
Don't take strollers.
Yeah, we've just had to help a couple of people with strollers up the stairs because it's not built with ramps or anything. So bear that in mind if you've got kids and strollers.
How about this spot for lunch? So I have ordered the lemon ravioli, which I think is a little bit famous in this part of the world in Italy. And what'd you get? Cannelloni. So it's like a rolled mince deliciousness.
Cheers. So we're just making our way up the hill towards our accommodation again. Along the road there's not really any footpath, but it is only one way coming down the hill. This place is just absolutely beautiful. It's not often that you come across a place that is as beautiful as what you see in the photos on social media and postcards, but this is definitely that place. Stunning.
So nice. Well, that's it. We've made it to our accommodation after day one. It's just down this way. We're going to freshen up, have a bit of time to relax, then make our way out to dinner, but we'll probably see you guys in the morning. Good morning guys, we've had a little bit of a slow morning this morning, but today we are going to catch the ferry over to the town of Amalfi and then we're going to do this epic walk called the Path of the Gods somewhere over here, ending back in Positano. So it's a hot day, we've got our sunblock on, we're hydrated, we're ready to go. Pinching myself because this is literally like a movie. I just can't believe I'm here. This is beautiful.
So we've arrived in the town of Amalfi now, which is actually the oldest town on the Amalfi coast, as you can probably tell by the name. there's a fair bit of history here. Look at the amount of people wanting to go back to Positano though. I'm glad that we do not have to catch the ferry back. Ask me at the end though whether I'm glad. Maybe a ferry would have been a better option. But this town is absolutely beautiful, so let's go and have a look around.
It's gorgeous.
Tell me this isn't beautiful, honestly.
This could be an unpopular opinion, but I think I like this better than Positano.
It's just got quieter vibes. It's a little bit more chilled, it's a little bit more flat.
Cheap.
You know, you're not slammed with people. There's a lot of people here, but it's
I think
flowing.
You don't come here for the beaches unless you're wanting to pay for a beach club, because there's nowhere to swim.
Yeah, coming from New Zealand, that's my only gripe with these sort of places, is coming from New Zealand, there's no such thing as paying to use the beach. Every single beach in the country is free. You go down, you can find your own spot, but here, that tiny little section in the middle is the only part you can use for free. Everywhere else you got to pay to use one of the beach clubs, beds and umbrellas and all that. That just doesn't sit well with me, but the rest of it, absolutely incredible. So here we are in the main square of Amalfi now, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's a couple of iconic things happening. We've got the church behind us.
I've spotted the lemon sorbet.
And Ash has just hinted at what we need to do. They're famous on the Amalfi coast for their lemons, and one of the iconic things you can do here is get sorbet in a cut lemon. Feed me.
It's so refreshing.
That is so refreshing on such a hot day.
Oh my god.
You can actually taste the actual lemon as well. They just take out the context, but there's a lot of juice still in there, and then it mixes with the sorbet. This is the chaos that takes place for the buses. There's no order or system. The buses just pull in, everyone just tries to scramble in, there's no line. They do need some sort of management here, just so people know where they're going and which bus they need to take. Okay, after one of the most gorgeous yet frightening bus journeys of my entire life, we've arrived at the bus stop for the Path of the Gods walk. It's a little bit of a walk, maybe, I don't know, 400 or 500 meters from the bus stop. You start off in this beautiful little square behind me, the locals having their sort of evening drinks, kids playing in the playground, and then down there, a little alleyway just off the square.
It's going to be a big walk.
4 hours 30. It says 4 hours 30 recommended walking time. I think we can knock that out in 3. That's what I'm thinking. Start the time now. We're mixing it with the locals here on this walk too.
The Instagram spot where you see Positano for the first time. We have done a little bit later in the day, so the sun is facing toward us, so it doesn't make the best shot, but it's pretty incredible.
That's the choice you have to make. You can either come and do it in the morning, or you can do it in the evening. We wanted to explore Amalfi and have a look around that little town, which is why we chose to do it in the afternoon. Okay, civilization is in sight. First sign of town in a little while. This village is absolutely adorable. We're here now at the little square outside the church. We've found a bathroom, we've found a tap with some water, so we're gonna fill up. Although this little village, sort of just above and next to Positano, absolutely beautiful. This is what I pictured a little Italian town to look like, a little village. Yeah, that was a cool little encounter. I'm not sure what it was all for. It feels like the band's just sort of going through the town and playing. But we can't really wait around to find out what's going on.
7 o'clock already.
Because we need to keep moving. We've still got a bit of time to get to Positano. How about that? 3 hours almost bang on. Okay, if you're watching this, it means I'm rather grumpy because this camera here, the GoPro, deleted all of the files on it from all of our trip. So I'm starting again.
Travel diaries of vloggers.
A little bit of context of what's going on. Today we've come out on a big boat cruise, so we've had 6 people on our boat. We've come through from Sorrento out to the island of Capri, and we've got a few hours here to explore and take a look around, and then we go back to Positano. So here we are, island of Capri. I'm happy. I'm not annoyed at all, GoPro. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so we've arrived at the top of some peak, but there is a chairlift / cable car that takes you right up to the top of the peak up there behind us, and we're trying to figure out how to do that. It looks absolutely stunning, and people have said it's really cool. Okay, so we've figured out how to get a bus to Capri, which is where the chairlift launches from. Have a look at the line in which we'll be waiting in. Could be a long wait. Okay, now we're talking. Here we are at the chairlift. It's a singular one, so it's just one person at a time. It picks you up really fast, sends you on your way. Here goes Ash. Alright, here's my turn.
Down and lift your leg.
Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. We're off. Jeez, there's not much holding you in. This is loose. This is sensational. We are somewhere absolutely incredible right now, guys.
It's insane.
The views from up here, we're above the cloud line, like you could just see for miles. See Mount Vesuvius, the Bay of Naples, where we swam before. Absolutely magic. All in a chairlift with no lock, that just has an arm that opens up. How cool is that? Time to go back down? Oh mate, this view. That sounded real creepy. Okay, so I've made it down to the harbour again now from up in the top there, but I'm alone. There's been a mishap with the tickets. Don't know what took place. I don't know, the machine didn't register Ash's ticket. The guy there had no common sense. I said, oh, she's with me, I've got my ticket, I've been able to get through, but he's like, nah, go back and buy another one. So she's had to go back and buy another one with hundreds and hundreds of other people. I'll tell you what, the infrastructure here on the Amalfi coast and Capri and all that there, it's just not set up to handle this many tourists. So that's a huge negative of coming at this time of the year in the summer. I wouldn't recommend it. It's just too busy and it can't handle this many people, and there's too many people wanting to do things. We'll check in with Ash when she gets down, see what she says.
Oh, funny.
Okay guys, sadly this brings a draw and an end to our time here on the Amalfi coast and in Positano.
yeah, we have thoroughly enjoyed our time, and obviously this was us trying to figure out, is this a place that you want to stay, that you want to visit, that you want to be at? And in our opinion, it is beautiful.
Absolutely,
It is
yes.
exactly like the postcards. It's exactly like you see on the internet.
The only thing that we would recommend is that you come in the shoulder seasons,
Yeah.
meaning May or September, because the busy time in the summer, which is when we're here, where it's the middle of July right now, and it is absolutely humming, and it's sometimes a little bit hard to enjoy yourself when you're sharing public transport or beaches with hundreds and thousands of other people. So throw the Amalfi Coast on your bucket list. It's definitely worth doing, and we'll catch you next time on
A Couple of Kiwis.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thanks for watching.